It was more
not according to the only detailed empirical study that we have of it, but here's the thing. The fundamental thing is that all families, whether you're rich or poor, they're looking to the future and they're looking to whether or not they believe their economic situation is going to be better.
Let me show you
the
video from the Rand Paul rally, because this was a big issue this week. A protester, someone who obviously does not like Rand Paul, was at a Rand Paul rally. She did not threaten him in any way. This is what happened to her. She got her head stomped on.
Get the police! Get the police! No, come on!
On the ground, this guy said he would have done it differently, but he had a bad back, so he couldn't bend over. I'm not kidding.
This is absolutely appalling behavior, and everyone should.
But it's your team. Why is your team?
Bill, not all of us
Wait a second.
live in the team universe.
Wait a second.
That is fundamentally unfair, and you know it.
It is not unfair. Why is the truth unfair?
The truth that only Republicans beat other people up? Republicans are the violent ones? Are you kidding me?
I am not kidding you.
You think Republicans just go around stomping on people's heads, and that's what we're all about? That's all we do, really. We're just really violent
I'm just saying
people.
Liberals don't.
Really?
Tell me where a liberal did.
Last time I checked, it was Joy Behar who's likening Sharon Ingle to Hitler. She's saying Sharon Ingle's ads are like Hitler.
Did she step on her head?
I'm sorry, you've never heard of...
You've never heard of any violence on your side?
The view audience, Bill,
I have
a very dangerous group.
I haven't.
If she
they walk out on you, but I don't...
Tell me where it is.
Literally. I mean, for you to suggest that there is only one party in American politics that has had misfits and wingnuts who have been violent. Really?
Yes.
Am I going to say that the Weather Underground was on your team?
That was absurd. That was in the 60s.
Yes, and also what about Union Thugs also beating people up? It doesn't always get caught on camera.
You weren't born.
Are you kidding?
I apologize.
Show the film. This is, you all remember this. This is from the health care debate. This is the guy who was on the ground.
You're in the wrong end of town. Nothing for free over here. You have to work for everything you get.
Oh, good grief.
No, I'll pay for this guy. Here you go. Start a pot. I'll pay for you. I don't want to hand out.
Remember that? Wait a second. That was, okay, I think we get the idea. That was a guy, he had Parkinson's disease. He was there protesting for health care. This is what they threw money at him and said, you're on the wrong part of town to get a handout.
Bill, here's how this started. This started with me condemning that guy for behaving badly. And here's where we're going to go now. You got a Democratic member of Congress shoving a college kid for asking him some tough questions. I mean, I don't think that that's what Democrats are like. That's what one congressman who's having a bad day was like. Here's a guy who's deranged, who doesn't belong at a political rally, who's kicking a poor defenseless woman around, and that's bad behavior.
You think the ugliness and the violence is equal on both sides?
Look.
And yet you couldn't show me a piece of tape like that.
Because I don't get to bring pieces of tape on the show, Bill.
Well, if you could, which one would you have brought?
I would get my 20 staffers and researchers to gather a string on
Really?
Yeah.
Somehow we've all missed it.
Yes, absolutely.
No, but I think in this campaign season, what we have seen is more violent energy on the Tea Party side of the campaigns, and we see certain stimulative rhetoric coming out of the Republican and the Tea Party side. Now, what you did in reaction to that video was exactly what every Republican and conservative should have done. You condemned it as soon as you saw it on this show. That's not what Rush Limbaugh did. Okay, that's not what other people
Not what Rand Paul did.
That's not what they did. They started rationalizing it and started blaming the victim. And it is not what the guy who did it did. He wants an apology from the woman he beat.
The guy is deranged, and I think that's...
Yeah, just so we can be clear, violence is not okay on any side. No Republican has ever condoned or should ever condone it.
Well, but they do bring guns to rallies, and that's okay.
But we do have